Abusia Osofu Uerbert Angel. Eden semfu frobi asabra be bomu asan semono de ano adini yi we otuni bi se eye last prophecy ni chiremu a eniemu a okafa aye owura John Dramani Mahama hono eye gonje ni de chekronkron no abusua san sem no aba bonten aba be chirim se oma eye owura John Dramani Mahama 10 days bi se onfam frɛ no on church ne niema bi no on ka ono ankasa niema a ebeto no emfa nkyere no 10 days ne so no John Dramani Mahama frɛ no ne 12 days ano be frɛ no abusia eno no wo kyerɛ sɛ saa de na owura John Dramani Mahama ye no eno de hunhum no ebekwa atia ne ye papa ensan sɛ hunhum no twɛnya ponyankopɔn eka asɛm no to ne nsa de frɛ wo a ye ntwentwɛn ne ma so ensan sɛ hunhum no e the numbers any date any de ye bibia abusia Osofu ya kan sɛmu ano dene o kyeremu a nanka owura John Dramani Mahama obawi ne 100% bibia ni wa nanka betima sesa no but asode a owura John Dramani Mahama ye ni ti no ama afei ana omo ka ho asɛm e wo hunhum ento munya kan wie ye ansa no meka wie no ana obetima ba bonten abekyerem sɛ obawi ni ana onwi ni ti sia de ekonko ho yenkonko tie Osofu ensɛm a ode atodwa no enya asɛm ketewa eba
the issue of Ghana. And God told me, if he doesn't call within how many days? How many? 10 days. He's not going to be president. Now, the best way to just make me a liar would have been to call me. And we record it. You get the point?
Yes, sir.
You record, I record. Then when you don't become a president, you say, look,
I actually called you.
I called him. It didn't happen.
In 10 days.
Do you understand? Now, I'm called now by people that I respect and honor. And then I got back to God. God says, okay, now, leave it to these people because anything can be reversed. Leave it. See, that doesn't mean say anything and anything will be reversed. When God hasn't said it, that it will not be reversed. Or it will be reversed. I can't say it. But what I knew for sure, you call me in 10, it's guaranteed. Now you are in a wish-wash position now. Because now, I also have to be like, okay, now, if God is saying I can approach him, afterwards, when you have now called me at your own time, I go and pray. God says, now talk to this 1, 2. They will be responsible not to make him one, but to pray for him. So that I reverse the injunction I put when you said what you said. I had given you an injunction. So now guess what? I'm simply dealing with my injunction within 10 days. Should happen. Now I've got luminaries in the spirit saying, what just happened? I speak to God. I come back. I said, God, I said 1, 2 should be the ones to talk to me and establish that I reverse that 10 days. But I also give him rules to follow, which I'm not privy to. I don't know whether he followed everything. I don't know whether they are going to make him that. I only know mine. And then the second part was, tell them what? Tell them that they are now to take over in order to reverse that if he doesn't go within 10 days, because he did. So I'm going to deal with this reverse. Tell them. Do I know if it has happened? I don't. The easiest thing would have been to
go.
Simple. That's call. I said it live.
You said it live.
Kabila, I said 10 days. 1 hour after that, I had already received calls.
Even while you were preaching.
And he's still alive. While I was preaching, they were already calling.
Yeah. It's so funny because even for this one that you said call within 10 days, it seems like the other side, they are aware.
They are aware. They were calling themselves. They're the ones now calling.
This one did not call.
Please make us do. No, we are following your God. Now the disobedience is coming from the person who has been chosen. And the obedience is coming from the person who is not chosen.
Who is not chosen. And they are actually aware that you were not
exactly. But also, I don't blame him. But me not blaming him doesn't mean say it changes the injunction. I don't blame him because pastors are fighting. The pastors around him would have told him, don't listen to that guy. Because they think I'm a local prophet. I saw some newspaper article reading a Zimbabwean prophet said this. I am definitely Zimbabwean.
Wano ana Uerbert Angel esebe twaso na ne wode nchiremu ade aba ye nanim se Uerbert Angel de wobeka nsem se revenue so bepa ene Duncan Williams omo na Ghana election no ehye omo nsa omo ne bedi teme omo ne weso omo no bompaye ensem bibro de ato William Brown so waka se William Brown enhyenkom ema ne mfele eno so ye de ato na Uerbert Angel ne prophecy a wode tujade most of them 100% of them na bam. Because recently, Donald Trump did abomono ama ehu aba. Enti da Uerbert Angel abeka say Kim. Na say asem e na ato am.
I'm also British. I'm also other nationalities as well that you don't know. Now, do you understand them? But above all, I'm not a local prophet.
Yes, sir.
You are not.
No.
You are not.
Local prophets are there. Do you understand you can actually go to Canada and you still be a local prophet? In Zimbabwe.
Well, in Canada.
Even the blogs in this country, when they were talking about top 5 prophets in Zimbabwe, they were not putting me. No, they were not putting me.
No, you can't be in that.
And people would even be arguing why, when they make a mistake of putting me, they say, no, this one is not from Zimbabwe. It's not in Zimbabwe now. They were trying to remove me from those lists. And I said, who are the 5 prophets who have stayed in Zimbabwe? They will put other people. I'm not there because I'm also staying here. Then you go in the national prophecy, I'm on the top. You go like, but I'm Zimbabwean. Why did you put there? Now the other thing now is, why is it that Elijah said 7,000 prophets, God told him 7,000 prophets are there. Elijah said, no rain until at my word. How did he know he had enough power for 7,000 prophets to be down? That they couldn't change his word? Simple. Because there are classifications in prophets. If I prophesy today, right now, in this country, that God is raising new generation of evangelists, of this, at my word, I'm by no means saying any other prophet is now in void because I've spoken. Maybe, for example, everyone knows who my brother here is in Zimbabwe. For example, maybe me and my brother, we've already discussed it based on our spiritual capacity. And we've discussed the issue. And we agree. So when I've mentioned, he has also mentioned it. If I mention it, unless at my word, it does not mean to say I'm more powerful than him on this issue, or is more powerful than me in this issue when he's talking about the rain. Cut this and put that. Wow. Everyone goes like, you know what? It just happened. But the reality is simple. The people that are following Uerbert Angel, they know one thing. I can miss lunch, I can miss breakfast, I can miss dinner, but I can't miss prophecy. I can't.
You can't.
No. God makes it impossible for me to miss prophecy. No matter what. And this is not me being, half-looting and all that. This is not me being braggadocious. No, it's grace. And you gotta appreciate grace.
Appreciate it.
If I say I can miss grace, I can miss prophecy, then I'm discounting the grace that God has given me. It's never gonna happen. You wait until you die. You wait until you die. No. It's not gonna happen. That one is not happening. It has never happened. It's not gonna happen.
Yes, sir.
They made it a political thing. Just imagine losing a huge number of people that can actually vote for you. For the sake that Uerbert Angel is affiliated to a party you don't like. So let me lie that he failed. A prophecy. How do I fix and lie in a prophecy that we gave it to you? We gave it. We said this is what we say. Watch it.
It's us who release.
It's us who release the video.
To attack ourselves.
To attack ourselves. It is stupidity gone on rampage.
Wow.
You see. But notice here. So now she used to be a music somebody in the group or somewhere, doing the gig stuff. Just up there. And then now she has got this spiritual name that she has given herself. And I'm saying, this one is dying, this one is dying. God has told me specifically. He came and visited me. Came and visited me. Please remove the name of God from your mouth. I feel like Will Smith. Get the name of my God out of your mouth. He visited you and told you what? And told me that Kamala Harris is going to win, and there is no grace. You can't prophesy anything after that. You cannot oppose it. No grace for it to happen. No one will ever be able to change this. Ali kemenos kavaikuna. Are you the one who said Chris Oyakilome is not a man of God? And are you a woman of God by this now? If you say, listen, is it possible to get a prophet wrong? 100% possible. I have not gotten one wrong. But is it not because I don't get them wrong? I don't speak them. If they're wrong, you're not going to hear me say them. Yeah. There are levels of hearing. The ones you see me utter with my mouth, 100% I'm sure. I'm not going to play around with the others I don't know. I can feel it developing in my spirit. I go like, unless I hear it like this, and this, and this. There are levels where I hear a thing from. Then I said, this one I'm taking. So you see how I don't lose on prophecy? Not because I don't get false ones. I get them. They can come, not false in a false, half-baked ones. And they come, and then I don't hear them at a certain wavelength. I won't speak them. You see what I'm saying? I get to the thing, I said, this is it. But I'm not speaking. Because it hasn't reached the decibels in the spirit for me to respond to it.
Wow.
It doesn't touch my spirit. Yes, I can see it developing, but it's not full yet. Are you getting this?
Wow. We are learning, sir.